welcome back to yet another episode, the Talkative Sports podcast. Phew, took us quite a couple tries to get to this one, but here we are. Zach, how are you feeling? Good? Oh, great. Awesome. Before we get started, once again, thank y'all for watching. Drop a like, drop a comment, subscribe, share with your friends, hop on the live stream. However you want to digest this podcast, we are on all platforms. And I saw you guys like the reels we posted and the little shorts. So we're gonna keep doing that. TikTok is next, so stay tuned. And without further ado, here we go. Topic number 1. The boys. The boys are back, aren't they, Zach? The boys in blue, royal blue, pride of London. Second in the table, behind Liverpool, only 4 points. Stage one, Maresca ball is outperforming season 6 Arteta ball, which is been compared with the likes of Stoke City. Can we keep this up? Are we going to keep going? Are we really going to compete for this title with Liverpool? Well, yeah. If we win all our games for the rest of the season, we'll finish with a treble. But will we, though? Like, how far can we go with this team? Because for me, especially with this win today, that makes it 7 wins in a row. And I think the last time we did that was 2021, maybe, under Tuchel. So it's looking like Maresca is the real deal.
I can't say that yet until we win something like of real value.
Facts.
We're in good form right now, but I don't know. We'll see. If we keep winning, we'll see. But we gotta keep winning big games, though. And we haven't won any big game, so
yeah, I guess Spurs doesn't count as a big game.
Yeah, they're like 7th. We need to win against top 4 teams.
That's
We
the
haven't
only
beaten
one.
Arsenal. We lost to Man City, and we lost to Liverpool. We didn't beat Nottingham Forest.
No.
So we'll see.
That Nottingham Forest draw is looking more acceptable now, though. But it wasn't back then.
Yeah, but we didn't.
It's still not. We should have beaten them.
Didn't beat them. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, we should have
lost to Liverpool. We didn't beat Arsenal. We didn't beat Nottingham Forest, and we lost to Man City. That's the top 4 teams. So that's the real test, and we didn't pass any of them. So
the goal at the beginning of the season was
to make top 4, which is fine. But you're asking, can we go all the way? Can we win it all? We're gonna have to beat top 4 teams if we want to do that, and we haven't yet. So I can't confirm that we will go all the way and win it all. That's just my take on it.
Oh, damn! I was just asking, you know.
They haven't shown me anything that I can believe that they can win any cup. Any cup. I mean, we already crashed out of the Carabao Cup.
Conference League is there.
Okay, well, go win it then.
I mean,
before we talk about Premier League, like, all right, Conference League, all right, go win that.
Well, I mean, the season is ahead of schedule. Then, like, things are great. Things are really good right now. There's no reason to be pessimistic at all. It's just, should we expect more or not?
I'm not being. I'm being realistic. If you think that's being pessimistic, all right, fine. Because I've seen this trend before with Frank Lampard, finish 4th. Oh, we're so good, we finished 4th, and then trash the next year. So I'm not gonna believe anything until we actually win something tangible. That's
Nah,
my take.
we were not good under Frank Lampard.
We finished fourth his
We had
first
a run
season.
and finished fourth.
Yeah, so we were
That
good. We
wasn't
finished fourth.
that wasn't good though.
Finishing fourth
I don't
isn't good after
no,
not
like
being top dog the previous year.
we
Okay.
weren't as good as this team, which is what I'm saying. Like
Well, that's
we
yet to be
weren't
proven.
great under Frank Lampard.
We finished fourth, and this season's not
Yeah,
over yet. Could
yeah,
literally
but
tank and finish fourth, and then
that was
we
back then. That was back when finishing fourth was just a normal thing. In
so
fact, I
we
would say
don't.
that that season was probably disappointing because we definitely wanted more
Did we
back then.
finish fourth last season? No.
No,
So the goal is to finish fourth. That's what I'm trying to say. Like the goal is to finish fourth. Like winning the at all, sure, great, but like I can't expect that from a first time manager. Is what I'm trying to say. The most I can expect is to finish fourth, which we already did under Frank Lampard. And guess what happened next season? We were trash. So I can't say Maresca is the guy, even if we finish fourth.
well, I mean, bringing up Lampard is the wrong person to bring up because
Why?
that's just not
Why?
really. We finished October under Tuchel. I think that should
No,
be
we
the one
finished
we should be
fourth under
comparing.
Lampard.
Yeah, but that was
Lampard's first season.
Lampard was before Tuchel though.
No, but what I'm saying is it was Lampard's first season and we finished fourth. This is Maresca's first season. And Tuchel took over Lampard mid-season. Lampard had the whole summer,
Oh yeah,
all year, kind of like Maresca.
yeah, but he didn't have a full season either. He
Yeah,
didn't.
he did. Yeah, his first season. Yeah, he did.
No, I could have. Nah, somebody got sacked. He did not have a preseason.
He got sacked his second season after we bought Timo Werner and Kai Havertz. His first season, we finished fourth. That's why he was there the second season. Like, yeah, we had a transfer ban. We couldn't buy any players. They were like, "Oh, Chelsea's going to get relegated," and we nice comfortably finished fourth. So that's what I'm saying. I've seen this before. I've seen it before. We were scoring goals. We looked dangerous. I remember that season. We didn't start off this well, but we finished like crazy good. And then next season came and what happened? Frank Lampard was fired. So please, man.
I don't remember what it was.
Yeah.
It was
So
the transfer ban season where we
that's
played
what
all
I
the
just
young
said.
boys. That's
But
what happened.
that's still his first season. No
Yeah, he
expectations.
did.
Nobody thought we would do anything. And guess what happened? We finished fourth.
Yeah,
So
that was expected though. Yeah, that was a good
no,
season. I
not
still
by
think
many people though.
I
Not by
still
many
think
people.
I still think we
Like,
can finish higher. We can finish higher, like
of
we said.
course. Yeah.
We just gotta keep winning.
Yeah.
Obviously, keep winning, but yeah,
Exactly.
beating top four teams, that is really when you know you're really back.
Which we haven't been any top 14. That's what I'm trying to say.
Then
So
again, we don't play any top four team until let me see our fixtures.
if we want to do what you think we can do, win it all, we got to beat top four teams. That's what I'm trying to say. It doesn't
Yeah,
matter when we play them. We're gonna have to
the
beat
next top four team we
Liverpool. We're
play.
gonna have to beat one, at least three of the top four teams once. Like I'm not saying we even have to beat Liverpool, but we have to beat like three top four teams at least once.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. Like, we don't play another top four team till January 25th, which is Man City. And then
Great.
after that, we don't play another one till March 15th.
That's what I'm
So
saying.
I'm saying
We're
all
gonna
those games in
circle those
between,
games. So yeah,
all those
that's
games in
minimum.
between are way more important than beating those teams.
Well, it shouldn't be important if like we can if we if you say we can go as far as we can go. Those games we should be like, all right,
Oh,
next.
no,
That's what I'm trying to say. Like
no, because those games matter
I'm
more.
thinking like champions. Like champions, we don't look at those games. Like those games are minimum. I'm talking about the games we have to win. Like if we don't win those games, then there's no point in even bringing up beating top four teams.
It
You
wouldn't
see what I'm trying to
matter
say?
if we won
Because I'm
literally
assuming,
every other game and lost to Man City. It wouldn't matter. We
yeah,
would
that's what I'm
still
saying.
win the title.
No, but like I'm saying we'd have to win at least three of the four like top four teams. Like we'll have to win at least three of those games. It will matter.
So by you would have to win all of them because we
No, I
didn't.
said we'll have to win at least three of our next games against top four teams.
That's the thing. We only have three left.
So we got to win those games. Yeah, all those games. Yeah,
Yeah,
absolutely,
those three
absolutely.
games aren't as important as the games in between them. Like
What do you mean?
continuing to win and beat the teams we're supposed to beat, that's more important.
And
Because we have
I
eight
agree with you.
games.
I
We have
agree with you. I'm just saying if we want to do what you say we can do is win it all, then those games are more important. Because if we want to win it all, then the games in between, like you say, are important, shouldn't be important. Because it should be already be like, oh, we got those. But guess
no
what?
that no
You're
that
saying
would
they're important. Proves my point. We're not there yet. We're not at the level where we can just be like, oh, we got those games. That's what I'm trying to say. We need to focus on that right now, not beating the top four teams because it doesn't matter. If we win those games, we'll be in top four.
anyways. Like
Yeah.
it's we're not in the title race anyways.
No,
We
like I
just need to
said, we're not.
we just need to collect 3 points every week.
Exactly.
We're not in a
So
title race. We're just here for good vibes and to keep winning every week.
that's it.
And when those games come, we'll look at it like just another game. Because then again, we're nobody's thinking about title at Chelsea.
Exactly. We can't. Like, why would we?
We don't
Like,
want
I
to.
understand we're second.
We don't want to jump to
Yeah,
conclusion.
like if we're really seriously thinking about title, then we have to seriously think like title contenders. Okay, what do title contenders think? Beat top four teams. Am I like that's what title contenders will be thinking about? They will be circling all those Arsenal games, Liverpool games, Man City games, like, oh my God. But like I'm like, what's the point of doing that? Like, we just gotta focus on the games we got. Because remember, we're still a young team. Maresca, yeah, sure, he showed some potential, but it's one season, man. you know, so I'm
No,
not
but
gonna like.
he's showing crazy potential. He has
I thought Frank Lampard showed crazy potential too. I thought he showed crazy potential. I'm just telling you, bro. I
yeah. Well,
thought he showed crazy potential, bro.
Frank Capra was good with them kids.
Yeah,
He was
right.
really good with them kids.
Telling you,
But
bro.
like I think Maresca is way better equipped
We'll see. We'll see.
to go
That's yet to
forward
be seen,
than
man.
Noah Lampard did.
That's yet to be. I can't say. I can't confirm that. I can't agree with you there. We will see.
I mean, it's kind of a fact though.
Not really.
He's not a
This
first
is not
time
over
coach.
yet. No, I'm
He
sure
won
maybe we scored more goals, blah blah blah. But I look at
four
where are we at the end
more
of the year.
one
You
more
know, that's
games.
really where I like what matters. Doesn't matter how many
It's
goals you
pretty
score.
fair to expect more from Maresca than it
No, that's
did
what I'm saying.
from
Expect
Lampard.
more from him, but he hasn't done
Yeah,
it yet.
yeah.
That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
Mhm.
Until he does it, then we can't say, "Oh, he's better than Lampard." I mean, Lampard finished fourth, so right now they're the same to me.
Mhm.
Yeah,
He definitely is already in a higher position, more wins, more goals than Lampard, at least at this point in
I
the
mean, if you
season.
think about it, Lampard had less to work with. Just saying.
Yeah, then he has
So,
more to work with. So it's
so
like
he
it's
should be
very,
better. He should be
very easy for me to say he will do better than Lampard because it's like
right.
better
So
coach,
he
more
he he better
more
be.
everything. Yeah,
Yep. Yep.
and yeah, he will. I know he will. Way
I
the
mean,
season
I
going,
also believe
I don't
he
see.
will, but
Yeah, I don't see any reason why this Mariska train will stop.
I didn't see
Not
any reason
really,
why
there's
the
not really
Lampard
a
trade
lot of
was
other
done,
teams there to
but
stop him
we'll see.
or even other managers or competition. But hey, can't you can't be sure of anything in this.
Exactly. The only thing we can be sure of each week, we get better, We win. That's it.
So, yeah, Conference League looking amazing. Hopefully Liverpool slip up soon. They already did. They already.
They
Oh no,
did
they didn't.
already. Yeah,
I mean, the weather. The game was postponed, but they draw.
they drew.
They
Yeah.
drew. Yeah, yeah. Okay, okay.
The
All right.
midweek.
Yeah, we move. We move. Newcastle. It was. Yeah, Newcastle. On the opposite side of the spectrum, when we speak about London teams, here we go again. Good old Spurs. Is Ange in danger? Is this the peak of Ange's powers to have them playing pretty football and could bigger teams and compete with them? But when it comes down to it in the mud, like tonight when they were at what was it, Victoria Pilsen, they have to come back to draw. Is this all they have to show? And I know. Even I'm tired of speaking about Spurs, but hey, let's not speak about their team this week, and let's just focus on the manager. Can Ange is he equipped to at least make Spurs a decent team, or unspursy them, or just get them to a final at least? Because at least Poach got them to a Champions League final. Mourinho got them to a Carabao Cup final. Anybody else do anything? Conte got them top four. She was like, what's Ange gonna do?
Ange got them top four,
No, he didn't.
right?
No, they're in the Europa League. Remember, they sacrificed top four to let Man City win the league, and he lost his mind at the press conference, and I was saying that's fair because he's right.
Didn't they have top four last?
Last
Weren't they in
season was his
Champions League
first
last
season.
season?
Nah,
They were in the Champions League last season, right? Or no?
were they in the Champions League?
I think they were last season,
Let's see. Where did they
right?
Champions League last season? I don't think they were. I don't think they were. They weren't in Europe. No, they weren't in Europe. Look at the Premier League table.
Because I think they
23, 24. Last season they finished fifth, and the season before that they finished eighth. Yeah, they weren't in Europe. Weren't in Europe last year, and they still didn't qualify for Europe. I mean, they went up from eighth to fifth. You saw we nearly caught up to them. We finished 2 points behind them.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I don't know why would they sack him. What's their reason to sack him?
Well, that's the thing. Is like
Like, what's
it's not
what's the
more.
disappointing
It's
part? Like, what's so
it's not
disappointing?
more. Why would they sack him? Because I think sacking him would just be stupid. Like, why would you do that? Like any other coach that's taking a team from mediocre to good or even great, he needs time. So why would you sack him? Like, who are you going to replace him with? Like, why are you going to start over again? The thing is, like, how long will it take? And can he? Like, what can he do? Anything this season? Will it be next season? Can he reach a cup final? Can he win the Europa League? I don't know.
Can they get him some better players?
Probably not. They're stingy.
Well, it's Daniel Levy.
Well, it's not like they're not giving him players at all. Let me see if I can find what players he signed. They gave him Madison. That was a really good one. The only player he really lost was Harry Kane. They gave him Timo Werner for another season. Oh my god, bro! They didn't give him anything,
I mean,
bro.
because I don't like quite understand like how Spurs work. Like, are these players that he's requesting, and then they're like, no, we can't give you this. Okay, we'll give you this guy at the bottom, or is it just like, oh, they're just like, okay, here you here's the players here, um, whatever, do what thou wilt. So I'm more inclined to believe that it's some is around the first where here he puts out his list. Here's the players that he wants, and then Daniel Levy basically just says, "Nah, we'll give you these last two guys," and then we roll. But
Yeah. Okay, here's a better list. Solanke, Brennan Johnson, Madison, Archie Gray, Van de Ven, Kuliveski, and that's pretty much it. And some dude named Jota. Yeah, I don't know. They need to invest more in that team. I think the only way Ange can do anything with Spurs, they need to keep investing in better players. They probably need to replace the entire because it's not just wins that they need to improve on. They need to change the whole air of Spursiness. Like a certain politician would say, they need to drain the swamp. But it's like when it the swamp is Daniel Levy. So it's like what it yeah, I don't know. I have no idea. I don't think you can fix Spurs if Daniel Levy is still at the club. You're gonna have to be a miracle worker. You're gonna have to be able to get Timo Werner to score double-digit goals.
I mean, they don't even play him as striker anymore. I think it's Richarlison that comes off the bench. And can we take a time to admire the fall of Richarlison, like I predicted? Even after his World Cup goal, oh my God, Richarlison has arrived. Yeah, on the bench.
Arrived.
You see where he is on this season on the bench.
I
Thank you
don't
very
even
much.
I don't even know why we're applauding his fall. He never rose. He
The
never
World
he
Cup
never
goal.
rose. He scored that one bicycle kick
Yeah,
goal, and that was it.
you and everybody was like
No, it was a
Richarlison.
great goal. It was a great goal. It was a beautiful goal. I loved this for Brazil. It was a great moment, but nobody said he was back. This is the same man that scored one calendar goal the entire year. No, no, whatever. Richarlison and Anthony, they're in a class of their own when
Yeah,
it comes
Anthony.
to.
It's
they're just they're just a different breed of winger. It's like the new age winger that's all tricks, but no end product, no nothing. Even the tricks aren't coming off. It's just not looking good for both of them at all.
is Richarlison even a winger anymore?
I mean,
I thought it was a striker.
what is he?
You
He's
tell
a
me.
winger now. He plays wing.
No, you tell me, man.
He's
Like,
not. He's definitely not. Let's, let's see. Let's see where he plays the most. Oh yeah, at striker. Yeah, he's eating that bench. Yeah, Solanke has taken his spot. They probably need to sell him, get some money back.
mhm.
Yeah, but he only plays. They'll only play him at striker,
Yeah,
which is
he
pretty
doesn't play
funny.
anywhere else.
1 assist, 0 goals, 0 started, 5 matches in the league. Shit, Timo Werner is balling out more than him. But yeah, guess that's the end of our weekly Spurs are useless segment. If I see them on the topic list next week, I'm gonna veto it. We're not talking about them no more. They're just too Spursy. It's not really much to say about them, but yeah. Hopefully they don't sack Ange, because that would be a mistake. They need to give him time to cut that squad together, and with the amount they're investing and with the type of players they're getting, it's gonna take a lot of trial and error before they finally get it right. And hey, I'm gonna be there enjoying every minute of it. In midweek, we saw another City loss. This time they lost to Juventus. Sonny Phil was nowhere to be found. I didn't really watch that game, so is that care to comment? Care to comment on Man City losing again? This time the Juve, who are a pretty decent team, by the way.
Yeah, we're always going to lose that game. Not really surprised.
Why?
Because they're bad defensively.
Facts.
They're bad at keeping possession, and they're bad defensively. It's not a good recipe to win. You got to be good at one thing. You got to either have a good defense or be great at keeping possession. They're bad at both. It's not good recipe to win, especially if you're Man City. You got them soft, nice players like Savinho, Doku, Flair. You got to be able to keep possession, or else, yeah. Teams like Juventus will bully you around. They'll push you around, man.
And
so
that's
why Kyle Walker was getting racially abused.
He was?
I saw a whole... Yeah, I may have perpetuated it, but I won't say what I said. But Fabrizio Romano posted... Yes, I probably was part of the problem, but we don't need to get into that. What I'm trying to say is Fabrizio Romano posted that Man City, the Man City, social was complaining about racial abuse on Kyle Walker after the match that they lost. Which
from his own fans or from Juve fans?
No, from his own fans, from Man City fans.
Oof.
I mean, we all have we have a Man City fan with us, so we already know the sentiment from the Man City crowd about Kyle Walker. Yeah,
Damn.
It is what it is. You already know how the old saying goes: you either die a hero, or
live enough to become a villain.
Yeah, you live long enough to watch yourself become the villain. I'm afraid that's where Kyle Walker is. I always said they will hate you for the same reason they loved you. Why do they hate Kyle Walker? Let's look into this. Oh, Kyle Walker. He's not that great like at reading the game, but I mean his pace is phenomenal. He can always make it up. Oh, Kyle Walker's not as fast anymore. Oh man, he's trash. Well, he was never that good at reading the game. So what do you expect? Like I said, they will hate you for the same reason they loved you once. Yeah. There's a little philosophy for y'all.
That's very, very rough because they have a rough set of fixtures coming up. Like I'm calling it right now: Man City 0, Everton 2.
Nah, man, no, I'm not gonna go that far. No, you're wilding. You're wilding.
Look, we're in unprecedented times.
Man United beat Everton 4-0. You really think Man City are gonna lose to Everton?
I can see it happening.
I can't.
I can see it happening. The way they're playing, the game plan to beat them is simple. I mean, they're hosting United next.
We saw how they dismantled Nottingham Forest, made them look like Nottingham Forest from League One. Yeah, I'm not gonna. Yeah, bro. You can go on that limb, but
But then
I
they
won't.
fumbled it to Crystal Palace. I could definitely see them losing.
They
I
lost to
don't
Crystal
know.
Palace.
It's too easy. Drew,
Wait.
Drew.
Oh, okay. I mean, come on, man. Then we drew to Crystal Palace. All right. Yes, we drew. If you forget, we drew 1-1. So
Yeah, yeah.
Crystal Palace is not Everton. They're not as bad as Everton.
Oh, shit. Not according to the table. They're just around
Are they
that
lower
lower.
than Everton?
They
Don't tell
they
me they're
are
lower
lower
than.
than Everton. Yes, they
Wow.
are.
Well, hey, man, that's Crystal Palace for you. They're 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 basically Spurs 3.1.
Crystal
You
Palace
know,
have 2 wins this season. Oh,
only against good teams. I guarantee you, it's only against like damn
yeah.
near top four teams.
So they have one against Ipswich, which was definitely not relegation team. But the
Okay,
other one,
who else did they win? Beat.
Spurs.
There you go. So
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know, man.
that's Crystal
Yo,
Palace for you. They'll play well against Chelsea's and Man City's and Spurs, and then once they get around Bournemouth's and Southampton's,
they're getting bullied. Very, very Spursy of them. Very, very Spursy. Um, Let me see. What are Arsenal up to nowadays? Apart from scoring from corners, their win against Monaco happened. Of course, Starboy Saka set them up with the first 2 goals scoring, and then a certain fraud, Kai Havertz, scoring in the 88th minute to stat pad. But I think Arsenal are doing just what they expect from themselves, at least in that game. But as far as the league goes, Fortune is hey, they fumbled yet another opportunity to at least like continue their form or at least get 3 points in the league. What did they play? Oh, they drew to Fulham. Dropped points at Fulham. They're now behind Chelsea in the league where they thought in the season where they thought they were gonna win the league, or at least the media said they would. We never said that over here. But question: where are all the Arsenal fans? Where have they disappeared to? Because they're hella quiet. Where are they?
I don't know.
You would think like with their greatest ops, Man City being useless, or not too much on the champions, but where are Arsenal? Like I don't know. It's just Arsenal, I guess. Can't expect too much from them. At least I don't, and even their fans don't, because I still haven't seen a single Arsenal fan, at least in real life, and not the social media guys, declare that their team is actually going to win something. Even the ones on them podcasts, they can't say with their chest that they're going to win something.
But I mean, even before this season, though, they couldn't say it with their chest.
Yeah, they never have.
After the capitulation of last season, you really
Yeah,
think they're
after
going to
they
say
won.
anything?
Yeah, they're hella they're much quieter this season than last season though, and I guess like you said that's why, because they've seen themselves fumble it what 2 years in a row, and they're like
They
they
know how
don't
the story ends.
they don't have anything different that can change that this year, because we need a striker, we need a striker, we need they didn't get a striker. And Kai Havertz we trust. Keep trusting Kai Havertz. He's not gonna get you anywhere. What a guy.
Well, I told them to get Aussie, man.
I don't know why they didn't. I don't know what they're like. It's just certain thing that this is why we need the perspectives from other
There's
fans.
Aussie, man. There's Benjamin Sesko. There's Victor Goqueres.
You know,
There's Santiago Jimenez. the Serhu Girassi was available till Dortmund got him.
I don't. I
I
don't
don't
know.
know what they're. I don't know.
I don't
Is
know what.
Lautaro Martinez? I mean, I don't know how serious they are.
I don't know what he's cooking, bro. Because it's like once we give Arteta a striker, it would be good. Why didn't give him a striker? There's just things that just boggle my mind. I don't know. This is why we need perspective from our fellow uh guys on the podcast. Like, what is going on at your club? Because I know exactly everything that's going on at my club.
There's
Like,
another. There's another. They realize they need another stage before they get to where they need to get to. So just a
yo,
stage 5.5.
Saka can keep bailing y'all out
Or is it
every
stage
every game.
6.5? Wait, is it stage 6.5 or 5.5 or
It would
7?
be 6.5 because this
6.5,
season is
sorry.
supposed to be stage
Stage
six.
6, right. 6.5. So,
Wait,
you
was it
know,
stage five?
I don't remember, man.
Or have they not reached the next stage because they didn't sign a striker? They're still in the same stage.
Maybe they're still in the same stage. That must be it.
Yeah, so they're still in stage. You know what?
Stage 5.
Whatever stage they're in, it's not working. They need to get to the next level. They need a striker. January is in what is it? 19 days.
I mean, it's December
Find a
12th.
goddamn striker so he can get back in the title race, Arsenal. Like it's not fun anymore.
I
It's
mean,
not
they're still in the
fun.
title race. Are they not?
Yeah,
They're still in it.
yes, but does anybody have any real belief in them? Do they have any real belief in themselves?
I mean, they can Stoke City their way to winning it. If they can do that, then I believe.
Let's talk about this whole corner gimmick, man. This set piece gimmick, bro. I see what they're doing to teams. And I'm like, yo, why aren't teams like watching that on replay and doing it back?
Because they can't.
Like, get a set piece coach.
Yeah, but they
Copy their
can't.
tactics.
Yeah, but they can't.
Watch the tape.
It
You
doesn't
know
matter.
how they do it. They do they pack the box and then they do the short corner and it gets flicked on, or it goes above and then it goes in the middle. Like
No, that's pretty
that's
simple
man to man
when you
marking.
talk about it, but they can't. They don't have the players to. Like you can say, "Oh my God, I want to implement a 4-6 defense." Well, do you have fast linebackers? Do you have super fast safeties? Do you have strong defensive end that stops the run? You can't.
I would think at the very least, stop doing zonal marking against Arsenal. Do man to man anytime they have a set piece. Put your tallest
That's
guys
that's
on their
that's
tallest
what
guy.
that's what that thing is created for, to beat man to man. It'll be really hard to mark them man to man. It'd be
Yeah, but you
worse.
know exactly what they're gonna do. Well, look,
I mean, you
if it
don't.
happens against us, I'm gonna be pissed off. I'm
I mean,
just thinking
it
these
won't happen
teams.
against us because we're the best team defending like set pieces this season. We haven't given up a
Yeah,
goal in the corner.
yeah,
So,
but it's
like,
just I don't get teams
like
like
I
you
said,
know.
teams because we have the manpower. We have the people that can. We have big giant Badiashile. We got Cole Will. We got Tosin. We got tall giant players. Just like Liverpool's defense is really good. Wow, they got tall, big giant players. The other teams, not so much. Like they may have tall, big, giant players, but they're probably slow and dumb, like Draguzin. Sorry, Draguzin, I had to say it.
Damn.
Um, but or they're just not good enough. Like, I mean, Mark Gehi, he's cool, but he's not. He's no longer a Chelsea player for a reason. Um, Chalobah, I hope we get him back.
Yeah.
Um, I'm just going through the center backs in the league, like Romero, Christian Romero, and the other guy in Tottenham. They get injured every other game. So
Personal.
they end up playing their backups anyways. So they don't have good center back pairings. Like I'm just like going through the league, like who has good center back pairings that can defend that? There's not a lot. I mean, don't get me started with Man City. They should have good center back pairings, but for some reason they don't. Weird. I don't need to keep going because like it only gets worse
Yeah,
the more you keep going.
it's tough if you don't have the personnel, but
That's why I said like
I really think
no, not many teams have
they,
the personnel to defend whatever Arsenal is trying to do, and not many teams, no other team can do really what Arsenal is trying to do. Maybe us, because
I, I,
remember you have to have someone to deliver the ball like Odegaard, and we have the one
soccer.
that is better than Odegaard. It's been
Yeah.
proven, and his name is Enzo Captain Fernandez. So we have that, but how many teams have that in the league?
Not many teams. That's the thing. Hey, but if you live by the set piece, I think you're definitely gonna die by the set piece. They're just lucky. They're lucky. It works against 90%. They're very lucky.
Better to be lucky than good. That's another saying.
You're just dropping bars. Like okay.
I'm telling you, man, better to be lucky than good. uh,
There is one last team to talk about real quick. Nottingham Forest. They're fifth in the league.
mm-hmm.
They're in really good form. Me personally, I do not think it's gonna last the season. I think they can qualify for Europe.
They
It's
beat
just
Man U, right?
yes, they
3-2.
3-2.
They got it. They got this.
I think they're gonna finish in Europe because they're showing signs of a team that can. They're doing all the things that the Aston Villas and the Newcastle's did and the Brighton did when it was their turn.
Mm-hmm.
But top four for me, no. I think that spot is filled.
They can make that four.
Top four are filled. I don't think they can.
Chelsea, Man City, Liverpool, Arsenal. Oh, that's four. Never mind. I already counted four.
Yeah. The other thing is Aston Villa are right there with them.
Yeah, they
And
can't make
Aston
top
Villa
four
are better equipped, same amount of points.
unless we think Man City is going to drop out of top four.
I don't think that.
Okay. I thought I set it up for you to go there. I put it. I
I,
set it up for you.
I don't think that. No.
Okay.
I don't. No. No. Although I don't even know if I would love to see it.
You
I
would
don't
love
even
to.
know.
What? Oh, stop it! You would love to see it. Don't even lie.
Look,
What are
I
you talking
always
about?
look.
You would love to see it. What? Oh my God! You would love to
My
see it.
entire thing with Man City all these years is that we need to be good enough to compete with them because nobody else is. But now that
Yeah,
they're
but if
not
they don't make top
competing,
four,
well, I mean, it'll be great.
exactly. I'm just
But
like, come on.
from a pure competition standpoint, like I would love to see them. Okay, yeah, I would love to see it. But
Yeah,
my entire thing, I didn't want it to be this way. You know, I wanted us to get on their level and match them and beat them.
we
I
still
didn't
haven't.
just want
We
to beat
still.
them because they're having a terrible time.
We
You
still
know what I'm
haven't beaten
saying?
them, and they're terrible.
If you know what I'm saying, it's like me going and like becoming a boxer, but then I changed my gender and now I'm beating up women. Like it wouldn't be fun. It's not fun.
I
It's
did
not
not
fun when
expect
the
that, but
person can't
okay.
compete. Like it's
Good
not
Lord.
fun. I'll laugh, but it's like I can't really glow. Okay, they had the bad season and we finished above them. It's always going to be an asterisk. But let's say Man City we're good and we beat them and we finish above them. Like hell yeah! Now I'm talking about way more shit than just laughing at them. Like, hey, your season was terrible. Now you know how it feels.
Yeah, but if their bad season is fourth place, okay. But if their bad season is sixth place,
Yeah.
that exactly that
If
hit
their
different.
bad season is sixth place, I
That's a
think
huge difference.
it'll take them at least another season to get back
Mm-hmm. So that's
to.
why I'm like,
So
yeah,
maybe this is our chance to get rid of them. Just everybody, like I kept saying it when they were good. Everybody in the league, stop training to beat the next team. Train to beat Man City. You
I
have
don't
to
know.
get like set aside 1 hour every other day just to train how to beat Man City. Please.
I actually think it's gonna be worse now because Pep has dug deep down. The Man City leadership has dug deep down with Pep. I am not looking forward to the next 2 seasons. Let's just say that. Pep's coming back with a vengeance. Just so you know. They're going to spend like 150 million and get exact players they need, which will still be less than everybody else spends, by the way. I'm telling you what I can see it. I literally am looking in the future and I see it happening. January, they'll probably buy one player and instantly change their team. And then next season, they'll maybe 1 or 2 okay players. Oscar Bob will be back. Who knows? Maybe Phil Foden will be back to his best. But I know Pep is dug deep. He ain't been this serious in a minute. I heard reports that nobody has heard or seen Pep in the last days because he's locked himself in his office. Apparently, he hasn't gone home or left the training grounds. So,
well, I mean, we did say they will be back. It's just a matter of how long is it going to take.
they'll be back.
January is right around the corner.
He's committed to bringing them back. That's how I know they'll be back. Once he was committed to keeping them on their toes, then he was committed to making sure that they play with some style and some fun. Now he's committed to making sure that they come back.
Yeah. I think he's in whole rebuild mode. He's trying to reset that team, get them back in.
Oh, he's not in rebuild mode. That's what people don't understand. He's not in rebuild nothing. He's trying to win. Oh, he's trying to win this season. Believe me, he ain't in no rebuild nothing.
Oh, man, I'm looking forward to a trophy season from them, man.
Well, you'll see.
Shit, dude. What? Nah.
Hey, man.
You can only sign so many players in the January transfer window. And how many of them?
That's why I said they will literally sign 130 million player. Instantly change their team. Watch.
Right.
I'm telling you, that's what they do every year.
I'd like to see who this fairy tale 30 million player
honestly,
is.
We probably won't know who it is. I had no idea who Roger was till Man City signed him. I didn't know who Ruben Diaz was till Man City signed him.
It has to be a 30 million DM, and I guess a right back or
maybe
or center back. It has to be someone for your defense.
Maybe. And I guarantee you, we probably won't know who it is. We'll be like, who is this? And then he'll turn out to be a star. We're like, oh, well, another Pep signing. Yeah.
For the record, Funny Phil has hit his peak, and he'll never return to that. Amen.
Wait, how many games this season is it that has he scored in the Premier League yet?
Nope. 0 goals, 1 assist.
How many games played?
He started 6 and he's played in 10.
Yep, he's on the fraud list.
Yeah, verified. That's their PFA Player of the Year. Verified. I told you last season was a fluke.
Morgan Gibbs-White looks like a better player, and I said this before, and y'all called me crazy. What are their stats this season, Shex? Please tell me.
Morgan Gibbs-White in the Premier League has 2 goals and 1 assist, and he started every game. Superior stats. I never want to hear that Foden name when we talk about England star boys ever again. Ever.
Actually, Morgan Gibbs-White also had an assist for England.
Yeah, there you go.
Hey.
There you go.
So I said Morgan Gibbs-White was a better talent than Phil Foden. I said it. And they said, oh my God, you're so crazy. We'll see after this season who's crazy.
I mean, it was a crazy time to say it when Foden was at the peak of his powers.
And I said it.
Hey, it was a great call because he's not being outperformed. Foden put all of his energy into that last season, and like I swear, once I find the time, I'm going to analyze because I feel like half of those goals were not game-winning goals; they were stat pad goals and stat pad assists. But
And it's not just that. Like Phil Foden is playing around world class players and a world class manager who's won in like every single league he's ever coached at.
Mhm.
Morgan Gibbs White is playing against League One players and Callum Hudson-Odoi, who um well has been to a certain island, but we're not gonna. That's neither here nor there. But what I'm saying is, um, Callum Hudson-Odoi and and Manchester United rejects and some Nigerian striker. And who else can I say he plays with? Uh oh yeah, your Nigerian right back. I gotta give him credit. He plays well in Nottingham Forest. Ola Aina. Yeah.
Wait,
Um
he's back in the league?
oh, he's always been in Nottingham Forest. He's always been with Nottingham Forest. Always.
Wait. Hold on,
He's always
oh,
been
he was at Torino, bro. I knew he was in Italy. I didn't notice he came to the back to the Prem.
since last season. Since
Yeah,
Nottingham
he came on
Forest.
a free transfer July
Mhm.
23. I didn't even notice. Nice.
Um Let me see who else does poor Morgan Gibbs White forced to play with. A
Uh,
certain guy called Nico
Chris Wood,
Williams, not the Nico Williams from La Liga, not the black Nico Williams, not him. Nico
NECO.
Williams from Ireland, Wales,
He's from Wales, yep.
Wales, yeah, that Nico Williams, not the real Nico Williams. All right. Who
Hey,
else
at least
is
his
he
striker
forced
is
to play
decent.
with?
Chris Wood.
Chris Wood is very fine.
From
All right,
he's
like
33.
yeah, Chris Wood is confirmed. 9 goals. He's a dog. All right, like he deserves he
Yeah, that's
deserves
in the league
his
now.
place. But besides that, oh, they have a good center back. I don't even know his name, but that's it.
Milankovic. Or is
No,
it
no,
Murillo?
he's a Spanish guy.
Oh, Murillo is Brazilian.
Yes. He's good. He's good.
Oh,
But that's it, man. That's all they got. And then they have Nuno Espirito Santo. He's a vibes coach to me.
I don't know why. Whenever I heard Nuno Espirito Santo, I always think of Gus Fring from Breaking Bad.
He does
And
have that vibe.
yeah, I also wanted to point out Callum may have been on that island, but so was Ateta. So
Yes, he was.
he
Yes,
was.
he absolutely was.
Hey, anyways, if you've been with us this long, drop a like. Please don't cancel
Please
our podcast.
like,
Drop a
share.
comment, subscribe, share with your friends, watch the video, play the playlist, watch the clips, the shorts, the highlights, the TikTok, everything. And we will be back again with you soon.
Thank you. Peace.